Before you got interrupted, Barrister Fru was bringing up a very strong argument that even before we start looking at what the International Crisis Group is babbling or suggesting or recommending, we have never ever had any legal relationship with La République du Cameroon. I'd like you maybe to react to that, but first of all, I'm sure you would have read the document. The floor is all yours. Welcome.
Um, Thank you very much. Thank you for selecting us to talk on this topic. I didn't hear the professor all out, but I heard part of what Barrister Fu said. And I agree with Dr. with Dr. Fu completely. We have never joined these people, uh, and they claim that they we are part of their country, the claim province or two of their country. That is a claim. Uh, that claim is not a fact. It has to be established, proven before a court, and the court says, yes, you are part of it. Then the burden is on them to establish their right to us. The fact they claim that we are part country. That is not to say we did not, this is not refusing that we voted to join them. We did. We voted and the majority to join them. But that voting was not there. When we voted to join them, by a vast majority, they officially of our choice to join voluntarily. They voted against the proposal by the nations that we should join them. Those who have copies of Resolution 1608 have just got to pick up the result, how tallied, and they will see that of among the countries that voted no, the negative vote there stands for the fact that they don't agree with the United Nations proposal that Southern Cameroon should join the Republic of Cameroon. That's one interpretation of the and the no Republic of Cameroon voting no also signified that we were voting to join them, and that no also that they did not give that for us to join them. That no meant that the United Nations could not force our joining them upon them. If the United Nations, by its Charter 27, see that they cannot enforce a decision on a member state if that member state says no. So they voted no, and they did not give their consent. We were one territory with Northern Cameroon. We were British Cameroons. It was the British that, within 1 year of our being an international territory, within 1 year, it was not up to 1 year, the British government divided British Cameroon into two, Northern Cameroon and Southern Cameroons, and took the stand that Northern Cameroon should be part of Northern Nigeria and Southern Cameroon should be part of Eastern Nigeria. And from that, not up to a year of British Cameroons into North Cameroon and Southern Cameroons, the story on the history of British Cameroon goes down the history under the League of Nations as Northern Cameroon, part of Northern Nigeria, and Southern Cameroon, part of Eastern Nigeria. It is only at the time when we were coming to independence, being part of Nigeria, that the United Nations came up with resolutions to retrieve us back to say, no, this is an international territory. They should be separated from Nigeria before Nigeria. Otherwise, actually, along under the league of the Northern Cameroon and Southern Cameroons. And the Britain, it was our choice to be Northern Cameroon and Southern Cameroons. But Britain argued all along that unity or cohesion between North and South, North-South cohesion was not possible. And they said that it was not easy to form one unified country, one British United, we were an international trust, mandated territory, one territory. And we should have emerged into independence as British Cameroons or Ambazonia, as we choose to call ourselves. What is important, and in the end, at the point of our getting independence, the United Nations came back with its separate resolutions and brought us back as British Cameroons out of Nigeria. And then the British came along to say, no, we're not fit to be an independent sovereign country, small and too poor. And you want to ask yourself, you don't need to be a lawyer even to know this logic, to ask logically, if these people were too small to be a sovereign country, and they were one British